In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we're going to value some Cave Club dolls and a lot of other miscellaneous stuff. And at the end of the video, we're going to tell you that grand total, what it's all worth. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. You can probably in and see what it's all worth. The Slate Boy doll in the box is worth about $18, and Bashley's worth about $20, and the 3-pack of dolls, they're worth about $25 for the set. I kind of thought they would be worth a little bit more than that. Well, from left to right, Slate the boy doll is worth about $20. Raquel with the blue hair is worth about $32. Fernessa, the African American doll, is worth about $20, and then Tella is worth $20. These dolls are super cute and super colorful, and I really think they're going to increase in value over the years. Now, up on the top shelf, we have Emberly. She's worth $22, and Roralie, she's worth $22 as well. And the Cave Club Tyrannosaurus Rex is worth $70. Then we have some Gabby dollhouse things. We have the Bakery and Cakery Kitchen worth $30, and then we have the Flowerific set worth $15. The Art Studio figure set worth $15, and the Kitty Karaoke worth $17. And then we have a couple loose figures we picked up here and there, and I think each of these in this condition are worth about $6 each. And then from Hallmark, we have these little dolls called Itty Bitties, and this one is of Barbie, and she's worth about $15 with her tag still on. And then we have one from Rainbow Bright, and this one's worth about $12 without a tag. And then this one is Paul Bunyan, worth $10. All these Coco Melon figures we've picked up over the years, and they're worth about $4 each, and we have 18 of those, so that's about $72 more we can add to our total. We have these bigger figures over here. The Cody's worth about $4, the Moonbug's worth about $8, the one in the swimsuit's worth about $6, and the one in the shark costume's also worth $6. We have a large Coco Melon doll, worth about $20. And we have this little Callaloo doll from 2012 worth about $15. And we have this little submarine, it's worth about $5. And in the back we have a Coco Melon book for ABCs, it's worth about $3. And the Coco Melon house is worth about $15. And we have the Coco Melon bathtub playset worth $30. And this really cool deluxe playtime set worth $25. This Have a Little Friends Matesy doll worth about $10. And then from a series called Vlad and Nikki, we have these little figures, and they're worth about $5 each. Then we have the Coco Melon doll still in the box, and he's worth about $32. They aren't toys, but they're from a TV show called The View. It comes on every morning. And this brown mug is worth about $34. It still has Barbara Walters on it, and she has passed away. And then we have the yellow one that also has Barbara Walters and Rosie O'Donnell, and it's worth about $30. And then the purple mug, it's worth about $20. A little framed picture of the Viewcast is worth about $3. We have a ton of these little rubber ducks. We have 13 of these, and I figure they're worth about $2 each because these are a little more collectible and a little more than your average one. So that's about $26 more we can add to our total. Then I was cleaning out this curio cabinet. It's where all this little stuff came from. And I found a Lucy and Ethel doll. They're worth about $35 for this set. And then this is where I had all my little wind-up toys on this little stand. It's worth $6. And I found this jewel is a Barbie album full of these Barbie postcards. And some of these on eBay were going for $300, $350. So I'm just going to value this one at about $100. But that's a really good find. And then here's some more miscellaneous things. We have this little jewelry box shaped like a house. It's worth about $25. It's probably from the 60s or 70s. I have this little wind-up toy called Fatty, which would never pass in today's world. It's worth about $18. And this little trapeze vintage artist, he goes on to the top of something, and he's probably worth at least $6. We've got this cool little vintage payphone that winds up, still in the original package. It's vintage. It's worth $20. Then I've got this set of 5 seahorses I got from Five Below, but they're worth $15 each now, so that's about $75 more we can add to our total. And then in that curio cabinet, I have tons of these little wind-up toys. Some of them are really vintage, some of them are new, so I'm just gonna average them at about $2 each, even though some of those are worth a lot more than $2. And I have 61 of those, so that's another $122 we're gonna be able to add to our grand total. And in just a minute, I'm gonna show you all of our totals at the end of the video, and you can see how much our toy collection is worth so far. And then I got the brand new set of Hocus Pocus dolls from Monster High. I had to have these. Mine is a little bit damaged in the corner, just a tiny bit, but it's worth about $180, and I feel like they will keep going up in value. Then I got the Coraline Funkos that just came out. This one's Coraline in the Tunnel. She's worth about $55 on eBay. And this one with Spink and Forcible, they're worth about $52. They are just adorable. That's why I had to get those. Then I got a Spider-Man blind box, and it's worth about $11. And then I got this Disney Descendant doll, and she is worth about $42. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle metal sets worth $25. Then we've got some Masterverse figures. We have the, Hero. He's worth $20. And then we have the Masterverse Battle Armor He-Man. He's worth $20 as well. Got this really cute Buddy the Elf on clearance for $10 at Big Lots. And he's worth about $30 on eBay. He's pretty collectible. And then we have this little Poopsie Unicorn Shimmer Sparkle doll worth about $23. And then somebody gave me for Christmas a set of E.T. Fisher-Price Little People. I already had them, so I took these out of the box, and they'll be worth about $15. And got this vintage 1981 Clown Around Schoolhouse. It's still in the box, worth about $85. A lot of small figures to value. This Ursula doll's worth about $7. And this Sully figure, he's worth about $10. And we have the Rainforest Cafe Cha-Cha the Tree Frog, worth about $9. Got this cute little kind of straw porcupine worth about $8. And then this owl with a crown on was on sale after Christmas, and it's worth about $10. Then I got a strawberry shortcake little train set that's worth about $35. And then we got this strawberry shortcake mini doll worth about $15. And the pillow doll to finish my set of pillow dolls is worth about $20. Then I got these really cute artist figures. I love these. I just got these. This first one we got is Leonardo da Vinci, and he's worth about $50. Then we got Claude Monet. He's worth about $50. And Salvador Dali, also worth about $50. Then my sister-in-law gave me these, cleaning out her grandmother's house. I got a Cookie Monster, like a Tickle Me Elmo, but it's Cookie Monster, and he's worth about $20. Then I got these cute little country vintage handmade dolls, and they're worth at least about $10 each. I was going to sell them at the flea market booth, but I really like these and decided to put them in the toy museum as well. Have these M&M little toppers, and we have 3 of these. They're worth about $6 each, so that's another $18 we can add to our overall grand total. I love M&M characters. I have a whole ton of those. I have a whole video of those. Got this Littlest Pet Shop figure that she had that surprised me. It's a French Bulldog worth $35. Got a Hulk Hogan figure for worth about $15. That face, oh. And then we have these little Frosties. I'm going to pull all the stickers off some kid put on here. But these came from Wendy's from their kids' meal, and they're worth about $6 each. And we have 3 of these, so that's another $18 we can add to our total. Here's a Garfield from Burger King, about $6. And then there's our other Frosty we had. I'm just going to have a good time pulling all those stickers off. A little Fisher-Price Little Person Fireman worth about $5. Vintage Goofy Happy Meal toy, he's worth about $7. Have a little Barbie purse. This thing's worth about $8. Surprised me. And then we have a bunch of these little LOL baby dolls. I think I counted, we have 10 of these, including the pets, and we'll just value all these at about $4 each. I think that's about the average price, so we can add another $40 to our overall grand total. I have so many of these. I might have to sell a couple eventually, but right now I'm just going to put them all in one big display at the Toy Museum. So McDonald's Happy Meal ballerina girl, she's worth about $4. I took her out of her package so we could see what she looked like. Got a little Fred Flintstone, the dinosaur. He's worth about $5. Then we got a little rubber Bam Bam figure. He's worth about $6. Fred and his car is worth about $2 because I think it's missing the top. I have Fred on the blue vehicle that's worth about $5. And then a PVC solid Fred that's also worth about $5. Then we've got some Playmobiles, and I always say Playmobiles are worth about $3-4 each, so we'll say $9 for those three. We have an Enchantimals doll that's worth about $6. And then we have this really cute little pink My Little Pony, little mini character worth $5. And then we have this little mermaid, she's worth about $3. And then we have Pokey from Gumby worth $3. And we have a Smurf, he's worth $5. And then we have this Snow White bag clip, she's worth about $8. Then we have a couple of figures from Dino Ranch, and these are worth about $6 each. From Coco Melon, he's worth about $6. And then there's the missing little LOL I had from my set of 10. I always get these Croc shoes because I love them. It's worth about $5. Little Wonder Woman little person figure is worth $5. And then the little Blimpy figure, he's worth about $7. Little Roblox figure is worth about $5. And then this one's also worth about $5. Sometimes they're worth more, but that's what I say. The little milkshake's worth about $4. And from Ice Age, these cereal giveaways are worth about $5 each. The little chicken nuggets from McDonald's Happy Meals are worth about $3 each. They don't have their outfits or anything. And this really cool vintage Snoopy little pencil sharpener is worth $12. That came from all the stuff my sister-in-law gave me. That's a little treasure there. This little Cushy card holder is worth about $2. And then the little Goofy in the old car, he's worth about $5. And then from Flintstones, the Viva Las Vegas Happy Meal toys. This is the Great Gazoob Alien worth $8. We have some Kirby figures worth $16 and $8. And then we have these really cool Louis Vuitton-ish bunnies we keep on our bed. I got these out in Vegas when we went on vacation. They were only $30 each at a discount store, but when I look them up on eBay, they're anywhere from $65 to $105. So we'll say ours are $65, so that's $195 we can add to our overall grand total. Now, in our previous 317 videos of value on my toy collection, our total was $827,460. And then when we add up all of these miscellaneous toys, they were so cool, by the way, it's another $2,556 we can add to our total. So that means our grand total for episode 318 is $830,016. I'm so hoping when I get through with all these videos, I can say I have $1 million toy collection. But remember, I am no millionaire. I've just been collecting toys for about 40 years, going to garage sales, flea markets, thrift stores, toy stores, and just looking online. And it's just accumulated to this big old total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. I love seeing what all I have and what it's actually worth. And I also put all the toys online on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi. So until the next video, guys, we will see you then.